Tiga Talk bersama Halim Othman, Linda On dan Kutsia Kaha akan bermula sebentar lagi.
Assalamualaikum dan selamat petang diucapkan kepada anda yang bersama kami untuk Tiga Talk di Facebook Live. Saya Kutsia Kaha.
Saya Halim Osman dan terima kasih sekali lagi kita jumpa pada hari ini, hari Ahad ya, 6 petang, 6.14 to be exact, 20 hari bulan 2, 2022. Dua orang berada di rumah dan ada seorang daripada tiga kami ni, sekali lagi, ada seorang daripada kami ni yang berada dalam kereta hari ini. Wow! Hello!
Hello! Assalamualaikum semua, selamat petang. Saya dalam perjalanan nak ikutkan hari ini saya punya scene belum habis lagi. Saya berlakon tadi dalam drama bersama dengan JS Picture, Syirah Rusli. So tapi scene pun tiba-tiba dia cakap scene tu dia akan tarik ke hari lain. So saya fikir memang Tuhan bagi peluang untuk kita, untuk Tiga Talk, nak ikutkan sibuk hari ini. So how are you guys?
Okay.
I'm good.
Tadi hujan lebat.
Yes.
My area tadi hujan lebat. I don't know what about you, Halim. Hujan lebat juga tak dekat tempat tadi?
Kerana saya tak hujan dan saya nak cakap satu perkara kepada KLO. Inilah salah satu daripada benda yang saya impikan untuk berlaku untuk Tiga Talk ini. Maksudnya salah seorang daripada kita mungkin sedang mengembara ke satu destinasi tetapi kita masih bersatu untuk lakukan perkara ini secara live. Jadi hari ini adalah satu perkara yang baru untuk Tiga Talk.
Ya, dan sepatutnya benda ni kita buat waktu menyambut tahun baru yang mana saya dan Kutsia berada di satu lokasi yang lain.
Yes.
Halim
Linda is frozen.
Yes, tapi itulah dia.
Di pantai dekat kampung, kat Terengganu. Tapi nak jadikan cerita sehari sebelum acara itu berlangsung, telefon saya telah pun dilari ombak.
Ya, dipukul laut, dipukul ombak. Yes, dipukul
Washed
ombak.
away, yeah.
Washed away but it came back. Itulah dia. One of the miracles kan, washed away but it came back. So itu adalah sesuatu yang
luar biasa. Betul,
yes.
Luar biasa.
So hari ni kita banyak berita tapi nak tahu daripada Linda, apakah dia sekarang progresnya untuk drama tersebut? Awak dah ada berapa banyak episod dah agaknya?
Dia nak kira bukan berapa banyak episod tapi dah berapa banyak hari dah. So benda ni dah sebulan lebih juga. And then all the way akan tarik sampai bulan Mac. Kita akan pergi ke Johor Bahru, shooting kat Perak, shooting kat Penang. And then of course sentiasa ada dekat situ ialah Charlene Zulkifli herself. Tadi dia pun ada juga. And I was supposed to play bowling dengan dia tadi tapi sebab I fikir Tiga Talk kan, so buat dengan Tiga Talk lah, tak apa, next time I main bowling dengan dia. Sebab lagi beberapa hari ni saya ada shooting dekat pusat bowling milik dalam drama tu ialah pusat bowling milik Charlene. Because I am her mother. Dalam cerita tu I am the mother kan, so mak dia sentiasa ada lah dekat pusat bowling tu, so I can play bowling like anytime akan datang ni.
Sambil menyelam Linda akan strike 10 pin.
Yes. Wow. Menarik cerita tu. Pada anda yang baru pertama kali dengar cerita ni, ialah ini adalah kisah sebuah filem ataupun
drama episod.
Drama berepisod di mana mengisahkan semula macam mana mencipta juara, iaitu pemain bowling champion negara Charlene Zulkifli, di mana Linda melakukan watak ibu kepada Charlene Zulkifli.
Betul. Sewaktu Charlene mula-mula ingin bukan berjinak-jinak tapi ingin jadi serius dalam sukan bowling. So sebagai mak, cerita ni I think nak ikutkan kalau umur Charlene dan sebagainya mungkin dalam tahun 90-an macam itulah kot. Tapi sebagai mak dia encourage anak dia. And then ada sebenarnya bila kita tengok pada sesuatu nama yang berjaya, tak kira dalam apa bidang saja, kita akan nampak yang indah-indah saja. Kita sebut nama Charlene Zulkifli, orang akan cakap wow, she's the best she's the best bowler. You know, kita sebut Lee Chong Wei, the best badminton player. You know, tapi orang sebenarnya tak nampak apa yang terjadi di sebaliknya, apa kisah peribadi dan sebagainya. So dalam cerita ni, dia ada share sikit. So you all kena tengok dan memahami sendiri. So mulai hari ini, saya dah tak berpandangan macam sebelum ni. Sebab saya selalu nampak bila orang famous, contoh Halim Osman, saya kenal Halim Osman, saya tahu kisah di sebalik dia. Tapi orang lain cuma nampak, wow, dia Halim Osman. So orang tak nampak apa kesusahan dia untuk menaikkan nama dia dalam apa bidang pun.
Yep, betul. Okey. Dan hari ini juga kepada anda yang baru saja bersama kami, kita juga ada seorang penulis buku yang bernama Kenny K. Low yang merupakan kawan saya juga semasa berada di Amerika dulu. Dan mungkin anda terfikir tahun 2022 ini adalah tahunnya untuk anda ucapkan selamat tinggal kepada rokok yang menjadi teman setia anda bila anda ke sunyian ataupun bila anda sendiri. Mungkin anda inginkan sedikit apa kata spark untuk diberikan oleh penulis buku ini yang mungkin menjadikan impian anda 2022 untuk tinggalkan rokok itu akan menjadi realiti. Jadi Kenny akan bersama kita kira-kira 20 minit, 15 minit dari sekarang.
Ya, saya ada terbaca sebenarnya apabila kerajaan Malaysia cuba memanjangkan usul daripada WHO, ya, World Health Organization, di mana mereka yang telah dilahirkan selepas tahun yang tertentu tidak boleh dijual rokok kepada mereka, ya. Dan apabila berita tersebut terkeluar, ada salah seorang antara wartawan yang terkenal di Malaysia, dia telah membuat satu ciapan di laman Twitter. Dia kata, alangkah baiknya kalau undang-undang sebegitu telah diluluskan sewaktu beliau masih lagi di bangku sekolah, kerana setelah beliau mencuba rokok buat pertama kalinya sampai sekarang 30 tahun kemudian atau 25 tahun kemudian, beliau tidak dapat menamatkan tabiat, membuang tabiat tersebut. Jadi, you know, although some people kata, oh inilah dia nak memaksa. No, I think some things which we know are going to be bad for you. Kalau diluluskan undang-undang yang tertentu supaya kita boleh menamatkan tabiat tersebut yang memang diketahui sebagai memudaratkan, I think, you know, why not? Okay.
Dan saya harap wartawan itu bersama dengan kita hari ini.
I hope so.
Mungkin masanya telah sampai.
Saya letak poster rancangan kita hari ini di laman Twitter, so I hope he sees it and I hope he can watch our show. Kalau tidak, tak apa, nanti I DM dia, nanti suruh dia tengok episod kita nanti.
Okay.
So hari ni basically kita nak bercerita tentang nak menamatkan tabiat merokok, betul?
Dalam masa 10 minit,
ya.
Mengikut 3 langkah yang tertentu dan spesifik.
Ya, kerana penulis dalam masa 10 minit. Kerana dia telah lakukan, Kenny telah lakukan perkara ini. Tapi sebelum kita bersama Kenny, kita ada banyak perkara yang kita kongsikan pada hari ini.
Adakah Halin nak bermula dengan Stadium Tiga Talk? Lepas tu saya akan membawa masuk Malaysia kembali ke gelanggang berita dunia atas sebab-sebab yang tidak begitu baik. Tetapi kita mulakan dengan Stadium Tiga Talk dulu.
Okey, saya tiup whistle dulu.
Whistle tu macam burung terkukur pun ada juga.
Saya harap anda dapat clue tu. Terima kasih Singapura. Whistle tadi sampai ke negara Singapura. Kita akan pergi kepada visual yang pertama untuk Tiga Talk minggu ini, iaitu Cristiano Ronaldo. CR7 LO.
Ya.
Ada visual tak? Itu dia. Cristiano Ronaldo menjadi manusia pertama yang mempunyai follower lebih daripada 400 juta.
Wait.
Dunia. Dia adalah lelaki ataupun manusia pertama. Ini bukan berita baru, berita 2 minggu lepas, tapi minggu lepas kerana kita tak cakap mengenai stadium kan. Ada stadium. Jadi mari kita bincang mengenai perkara ini. Of all the people, ada 7 bilion manusia di atas muka bumi ini. Pada hari ini, seorang pemain bola telah terpilih untuk mempunyai follower yang paling ramai sekali di Instagram.
So, maknanya dia telah menumpaskan Kim Kardashian. Dia
telah
telah
merupakan
merupakan
anak.
ketiga adik-beradik Kim Kardashian. Kylie, Kendall, Kim.
Yes.
Okay.
Yang pertama, beat that 400 million mark. Mari kita bercakap mengenai perkara ini kerana kalau satu masa dulu, kalau bercakap mengenai follower, mungkin orang yang paling ramai follower adalah seorang panglima perang. Satu masa dulu mungkin seorang spiritual leader. Dan mungkin seorang lebih dekat dengan kita hari ini mungkin seorang bintang filem. Tetapi hari ini adalah seorang atlet, ahli sukan. Saya masih ingat lagi masa saya kecil dulu, kedengaran di telinga kiri dan kanan saya, main bola Halim tak boleh cari makan. Awak ingat kan benda tu? Ya. Dan hari ini nilai Cristiano Ronaldo untuk satu post
dia
adalah 1.6 juta. 1.6 juta dolar Amerika.
200 bukan 200,000
1.6
like that,
juta.
is it?
1.6 juta dolar Amerika untuk satu post.
Ya, tapi Alim, saya ada baca juga yang ada juga followers fake followers dia juga. You ada baca bahagian tu juga tak, Alim?
Yang itu saya tak tahu.
Okay. Alright.
Saya hanya ambil berita yang telah dilaporkan. Tapi itulah bendanya. Maknanya dunia sentiasa berubah. Jadi ada benda yang ibu bapa kamu beritahu pada kamu, perkara itu adalah benar untuk masa dia. Tak semestinya akan tetap jadi macam itu.
Okay. Saya nak tahu di antara penonton Tiga Talk hari ni ada tak yang memang dah follow Cristiano Ronaldo tu Instagram? Halim dah ikut dia dekat Instagram tak?
Saya dah ikut dia. Ya, saya dah ikut dia.
I pun ikut.
Linda pun ikut dia.
Tahu tak dia punya life partner has her documentary/reality show sekarang dekat Netflix. I think dia kata nama dia Georgina, I think. I tak ingat nama dia. But yeah, there's a documentary on her life. Dia macam reality show yang kini muncul di Netflix. Bagaimana mereka bertemu, bagaimana mereka jatuh cinta dan sebagainya. It's all in that documentary as well.
Dan kita juga nampak bagaimana Cristiano melalui transformasi luar dan dalam. Bukan saja di penak bola. Masa mula-mula sekali dia di-interview bercakap bahasa Inggeris, dia tak boleh, dia tak berani. Tapi sekarang ini, so I like that. Maknanya kita boleh nampak transformasi di padang dan juga di luar padang kan. Dan kadang-kadang Shabby Singh juga setuju benda ni. Apabila kita juga confident di luar padang, dia akan mempengaruhi kebolehan kita di padang.
But it's the same also untuk bidang filem. For example, Jet Li dengan Jackie Chan waktu dulu tidak pernah menggunakan bahasa Inggeris. But because they started making international films, then they started doing that. Sebab kalau tidak rugilah, you cannot do the talk show circuit in America kan. Sebab takkanlah nak gunakan translator untuk rancangan talk show. You know, it's okay at the UN but not for talk shows. So because you can see masa Squid Game sangat popular, ketiga-tiga pelakon utama sebenarnya tidak berbahasa Inggeris, hanya seorang yang boleh bahasa Inggeris tapi sipi-sipi je, sikit je. And the talk show interviews were very brief. Diorang kena pakai translator, nampak tidak spontan because they edit it out, you know. They edited out the translator punya thing and then to put subtitles later. So you can see sebenarnya kespontanan tu sebenarnya hilang apabila terpaksa menggunakan seorang translator apabila membuat talk show interview dan sebagainya. So yeah, I mean eventually if you're going to go international, kenalah.
Okay, kita pergi kepada cerita yang kedua untuk Stadium Tiga Talk. Silakan Dayana. Ini dia. Minggu lepas saya cuba cakap perkara ini. Panggon adalah merupakan jurulatih kita yang baru. Jurulatih Harimau Malaya yang baru. LO, dia berasal dari Korea.
Ya.
Dia berasal dari Korea. Dan dia kata dia pasang impian bawa Malaysia ke Piala Dunia.
Wow.
Perkara ini menarik kerana biasanya jurulatih yang menjadi orang baru memimpin pasukan bola sepak negara Malaysia tidak berani bercakap dengan perkara ini. Sebab bila saya nampak itu, wow, biasanya mereka tak akan cakap benda perkara ini. Membuatkan saya terfikir sama ada dia tahu keadaan sebenarnya bola sepak di Malaysia ini. Untuk benda ini berlaku, kalau LO dan Linda LO dan KK tanya saya, kebarangkalian pasukan bola sepak Malaysia untuk ke Piala Dunia adalah lagi rendah untuk saya daripada Zara, anak Lina On yang berusia 4 tahun untuk bermain tenis terbuka Amerika Syarikat 14 tahun dari sekarang.
Wait, is it 100% to do dengan dana ataupun wang yang boleh digunakan untuk melatih mereka?
That's a good question. Mari kita saya jelaskan benda ini. Okay? Ranking Malaysia sekarang ini berada di sekitar nombor 160. 160.
Really?
Di dunia. Yes. Hanya 32 pasukan sahaja yang layak untuk ke Piala Dunia. Bermakna ada 130 pasukan di depan kita yang kita perlu kalahkan.
We're not even halfway
Kita not even halfway. Kalau kita boleh kalahkan satu pasukan baru setiap tahun, ia mengambil masa 130 tahun. Itu adalah realitinya.
You know, I remember pada tahun 80-an dulu kita punya benci dengan pasukan bola daripada Korea Selatan. Ingat tak? In the 80s, in the 90s, apabila kita, for the Asian punya side kan, kalau nak masuk kelayakan untuk Piala Dunia tu memang kita menyampah betul dengan Korea Selatan because they were better than us.
Yes.
We almost always lost to them, if not always. You know, so this is going to be interesting. Jadi kita kena tunggu dan lihat sama ada ianya akan berbuah.
Sama ada magic happens atau tidak.
Magic happens. Zam-zam ala kazam. Okay.
By the way, Kenny baru saja hantar satu mesej kepada saya. Saya baca dulu. Teruskan.
Okay. So, ada lagi ke untuk Stadium Titik atau boleh saya cerita tentang berita terbaru tentang Malaysia?
Silakan KK.
Okay. So berita terbaru yang membabitkan Malaysia adalah sebenarnya proceeding mahkamah yang sedang berlaku di New York di Amerika Syarikat, di mana sekarang ni berlakunya perbicaraan yang melibatkan Roger Ng, seorang warga negara Malaysia yang terbabit dengan skandal terbesar kewangan di dunia. This is officially the biggest financial scandal in the world, iaitu 1MDB, dan Roger Ng kini terpaksa berdepan dengan penuduhnya juga, iaitu Tim Leisner, yang berkata bahawa mereka berdua sebenarnya telah komplot dan untuk membolehkan Jolo membolot duit yang sebenarnya adalah kepunyaan rakyat Malaysia. So it's ongoing right now, tetapi apa yang paling menarik bagi saya yang telah dilaporkan oleh berpuluh-puluh akhbar seluruh dunia ialah Tim Leisner sebenarnya telah berpoligami 2 kali dalam hidupnya dan telah memalsukan surat cerainya. Jadi sekarang semua tertanya-tanya siapakah wanita-wanita yang dikahwininya serentak dan surat cerai manakah yang telah dipalsukan. Because it also says that Tim Leisner telah menggunakan wang haramnya untuk membeli setiap satu wanita yang dicintainya rumah-rumah mewah. Soalan saya, jika rumah-rumah tersebut telah dibeli dengan wang kami, wang rakyat, tidak boleh kita masuk bercuti dekat rumah-rumah tu.
Exactly, yeah.
It belongs to us. It's our money, okay?
Dan juga cruise tu. Apa yang nama pelayaran tu, yang mahal tu? Yang dibeli dengan 1MDB tu?
Oh, the yacht.
The yacht.
That stupid yacht.
Ada nama dia.
Equanimity.
Yeah, Equanimity. Yes.
Yang itu pun saya nak naik juga yang tu.
Yeah, they should change the name to Ridiculosity instead of Equanimity.
Yes.
Yeah, anyway, so that is the news. Tetapi yang membuat saya terketawa sikit ialah because Tim Leisner, we used to see him in the office all the time kan. Sebab masa Astro melalui IPO pada kali pertamanya apabila kami mempunyai saham. It was Tim Leisner and Goldman Sachs sebenarnya yang telah membolehkan aktiviti tersebut berlaku, and he was in our office like all the time.
Okay.
You know? And then rupanya dialah antara penyangga antarabangsa yang telah menolong mensonglakkan duit rakyat Malaysia. So I'm like, yes.
Okey, daripada cerita itu kita pergi kepada cerita yang lebih berinspirasi. Apa kata kita bergerak kepada tokoh TikTok.
Yes.
So ini dan Kenny akan bersama kita kira-kira 5 minit dari sekarang ya.
Ya. So tokoh Tiga Talk adalah seorang yang kita telah menyebut namanya beberapa minggu yang lalu. Tetapi atas sebab-sebab yang tertentu kami tidak dapat menonjolkan sebuah video kompilasi yang telah kami terbitkan khas untuk Tiga Talk. Jadi dengan suara latar daripada Halim Osman, mari kita tonton tokoh Tiga Talk minggu ini.
Tan Sri Datuk Seri Panglima Dr. Lee Lam Tai merupakan ahli politik dan aktivis Malaysia. Beliau merupakan bekas ahli Parlimen Bukit Bintang, Kuala Lumpur dari parti DAP bermula dari tahun 1978 hinggalah ke tahun 1990. Ketika Lee bermula dalam politik, Perdana Menteri Malaysia ialah Tun Hussein On dan Timbalan Perdana Menteri ialah Datuk Seri Dr. Mahathir Mohamad. Lee lahir pada 30 Disember 1946 di Ipoh, Perak. Dia bersekolah menengah di St. Michael's Institution di Ipoh, Perak. Di situ, Lee memperolehi Senior Cambridge Certificate pada tahun 1965. Lee bersara dari politik dalam tahun 1990 dan bermulalah kejaya cemerlangnya sebagai seorang aktivis. Antara tahun 2000 hingga 2001, Lee telah dilantik menjadi ahli Majlis Perundingan Ekonomi Negara. Lee juga telah dilantik sebagai ahli Suhakam, Human Rights Commissioner Malaysia dari tahun 2000 hingga 2002. Untuk 12 tahun, antara 1996 hingga 2008, Lee menjadi ahli Lembaga Penasihat Dewan Bandaraya Kuala Lumpur. Dari tahun 2005 hingga Jun 2008, Lee juga menjadi pengerusi Majlis Program Latihan Khidmat Negara, PLKN. Antara khidmat-khidmat Lee yang lain untuk negara ialah penolong pengerusi pemadam, Association for Preventing Drugs Malaysia, dan juga pengerusi Organ Donation Awareness Action Committee Kementerian Kesihatan Malaysia. Tokoh Tiga Talk minggu ini, Lee Lam Tai, juga penerima pelbagai jenis anugerah termasuk Tokoh Malidu Rasul 2019.
Itu dia, Datuk Lee Lam Tai. Mungkin anda tidak sedar yang dia adalah penerima Tokoh Anugerah Malidu Rasul pada tahun 2019.
And that year he was the only non-Malay, non-Muslim sebenarnya yang telah mendapat anugerah tersebut. Ya.
Baiklah, kita telah pun ada penulis buku kita di dalam skrin. Kenny, kalau boleh awak hampirkan sikit kat skrin, kita semua nak tengok wajah handsome kamu itu. Saya akan kenalkan kepada Kenny terlebih dahulu. Di sebelah kanan saya pun tak pasti kiri atau kanan. Kita ada Kutsia Kaha dan juga kita ada Linda. Yang angkat tangan dulu adalah Kutsia, angkat tangan untuk Kenny.
Hai Kutsia.
Dan seorang lagi ada LO. Kenny, hello, how are you my friend?
I'm good, Halim. How are you? It's been a while.
Yes, been a while. Kepada LO dan Kutsia, saya kenal Kenny semasa belajar. Lebih tepat lagi masa saya bekerja di Amerika Syarikat di California.
Betul.
Masa itu awak buat apa dekat California, Rafi, Kenny?
Apa tu?
Masa itu awak dah bekerja kan?
Yeah. You kerja sebagai arkitek actually. Saya ingat.
Saya baru sampai ke California.
Betul.
Dan the long story short, baru-baru ini Kenny telah menulis 2 buku. Satu buku mengenai pengalaman beliau menjadi seorang pesakit COVID.
Betul.
Dan yang kedua ialah lebih kepada buku yang ingin kita fokuskan pada hari ini, iaitu dia telah menulis buku bertajuk Bagaimana Anda Boleh Berhenti Merokok dalam masa 10 minit menggunakan 3 cara yang simple.
Betul.
Kenny, ceritakan macam mana anda tercetus untuk menulis kedua-dua buah buku ini, Kenny.
Well, actually, boleh saya cakap bahasa Inggeris tak? Boleh kan? Okay. Well, actually, what happened was I got COVID in 2021 in January, and I almost died. And I was actually hospitalized, and I was in ICU for almost a month. And having gone through that experience, pengalaman itu really made me wake up. Because at that point in time, I was taking things easy. I would say, I've got plenty of time to do whatever I want to do then. You never know. And then when I was hit, I was in bed. I was in the hospital. I was telling myself, God, please, let me through this period. So when I got through this period, I told myself, look, I need to do something. I've got this bucket list, bucket list to do all these things that we wanted to do, right? Halim, remember we had the bucket list.
We talked about that, right?
Yeah.
Satu dari bucket list adalah membawa Francisca Peter ke Las Vegas.
Which we did. Actually, we did. We drove 4 hours from LA to Las Vegas with Francisca Peters in a car with a friend. I remember that very clearly.
Let's move on.
Okay, that's right. Anyway, so what happened was I said that one of the things I wanted to do was to write a book of all my experiences so I can share with them. So I wrote this book on COVID, and this book basically is about how I battled COVID. And then, as long as this book can save one life, I'm very happy because it tells people what to do if you get COVID. So at the same time, I said, what other experience can I share with everyone? Pengalaman apa yang saya boleh share dengan the rest of the world? So I said, I was a smoker, and I smoked in fact, when you met me, I was smoking, kan? You remember?
When I first met you, you were smoking, but I was not. Right?
Yes, I was smoking very heavily. 2 pack sehari, Reds.
What? Really?
2 packs of Reds a day. Okay, and I was smoking 10 years. So, but at one point in time in 1996, May 18, 1996, I remember, I came back from a business trip. Dada saya sakit. I was thinking, and it was very, very unusual. This pain was very unusual. And I said, kenapa? I was thinking I was cancer. So I told myself, God, I need to stop. Anyway, so what I did was the reason why I wrote the book was because, as I said, this was one of the things I needed to do at the bucket list when God made me survive COVID. So one of the things to do was to write this book. I wrote this book, and in this book, I explained how I quit smoking in 10 minutes using 3 steps. 10 minit dalam 3 langkah. A lot of people did not believe it. But when I shared the story with people, a lot of people kata, betul, it's true, it can be done. So I was very encouraged. This book, basically shows the 3 langkah yang saya ambil untuk quit smoking.
Okay, nak tanya soalan.
Betul, boleh.
Sebelum Kenny mendapat formula tersendiri ni yang telah membantu Kenny, it helped you finally kick the habit, kan?
Betul.
Berapa kalikah sebelum itu Kenny telah mencuba untuk berhenti tabiat merokok?
Banyak kali. You know what the joke kan? The joke is very easy to quit smoking. I do it all the time. So I actually saya yang bila saya nak quit, saya cuba at least 3-4 kali. 3-4 kali. Tapi the 3-4 kali yang saya cuba ni, wasn't the circumstances were not right.
What did you try? Did you try hypnotherapy? Did you try hypnosis? What did you try?
Gum lah, patch lah, all the medical things, medical things that you would do. Makan gum. But that has a lot of effects too. At one point in time, I tried stopping, but I tried eating. But the eating made me go very fat.
Oh yeah, that happens. Yeah,
we were talking about that earlier.
Yeah, so that doesn't really help me. But the thing was, there were 3 things that I did I did to quit. I did not realize what these 3 things were until very much later in life. Because I begin to study about psychosomatic, psychomotor, things that to do with the mind and the body, and then I realized it had something to do with that. And basically, when I sat down and analysed, betul, it's true. From that day onwards, when I did that act of quitting, saya tak ada apa-apa desire langsung untuk hisap lagi.
Tak ada rasa macam bila tengok orang merokok, do you feel like, oh, that looks good? Like, did it ever feel like, oh, I just need a cigarette right now? Did it ever come back?
The first 2 weeks was very difficult. Tapi there's a lot of psychological things that I did to convince myself. To be honest with you, people said, are you a smoker? I said, yeah, I'm a smoker. But I stopped smoking, but I'm taking a break for 30 years. So
it has been 30 years now.
Yeah, actually May 18, 1996. So it's been
another 4 years. It will be 30 years.
Yes, not 30 years. Correct. So I guess you want to know what are the steps I did, kan?
Of course.
Okay. The first thing was what I did was, and it's described in this book, is very clearly, I took that pack of cigarettes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I took that pack of cigarettes, and I looked at the pack of cigarettes. Okay, and I cursed it. I sumpah against it. I said, "You damn you!" Okay, I took that cigarette in my hand. It was difficult to do that. The next step was to take that cigarette and throw it into the wastebasket. Okay, throw it in the wastebasket, and then after that, I spat. I meludah ke basket, and I said, "God damn you! God damn you! You will not have control of my life." Selepas itu, I turned away and I walked away. Those were the three things I did. Now, and you think, wow, how did you achieve that? But I realized,
dengar senang, tapi lepas tu.
Yes, but what happened was I realized my whole body, my action, my mind, my soul, everything connected. I saw myself actually wanting to do it. When I did the action, it connected my whole body and my mind, decided that yes, I'm quitting. And I threw it away and I walked away. So the action...
I rasakan ni the 3 steps yang you buat ni memang bagus, especially for you guys yang ada ex-boyfriend yang you cannot move on. You take his picture, you do the same thing, man. God damn you! Because of you, it's all because of you.
Jangan lupa ludah kat dalam bakul sama.
Yes. Betul. I think it's psychosomatic. I think basically what it is, your mind is telling your body, everything connects together, and then your desire is no longer there because your mind and your body have to work together. If your mind says I want to quit, but your body says cannot, how? But your body and your mind must say I want to quit. But I didn't. But the action itself, seeing myself do that, seeing myself buang cigarette ke dalam bakul itu. Also, it was like very surreal. It was like I was looking at myself from outside, seeing that I was doing the action, but I realized I was doing it. But when I did it, it just quit. Obviously, it was difficult for the first few weeks. Tapi I never picked up a cigarette from then on. Betul. There were a lot of tactics I could teach you. One of the things that I did myself was to, saya nak makan kan. So what I did was to trick my mind. I buat itu celery sticks, carrot sticks, like the cigarette. So I makan lah. It's like cigarette, but instead of smoking, I just eat and it's healthy. Betul ke tak? And then I tell myself, oh, you know what? Actually, I'm smoking, but I quit. Every day I tell myself, I'm stopping. I have not quit. I'm just taking a break. This break has taken now almost 20 over years.
26 years, yeah.
Yes, 26 years.
26-year break, yeah.
Yeah. So, but the whole thing is the mind and the body has to work together. So, and then when I shared this book with the people, with my friends, a lot of people said, hey, you know what? A few of them actually said they did the same thing, tapi bukan exactly the same lah, tapi more or less within the same actions that they took. And that's how they quit. Without medication, without any hypnotherapy. So I didn't spend any money at all. So just basically the power of the mind.
One of my bosses dulu, who's Tan Sri now, it took him a really long while sebab dia bekerja dalam satu industri yang memang semua orang kreatif akan merokok, you know.
Betul.
Especially sebab dia orang kerja kadang-kadang sampai like 16 hours a day, you know, and then sebab nak they want to stay awake kan, so coffee, cigarettes, you know. And that's what keeps them going. And usually when you're younger, that's what you do, and then it becomes a habit, kan?
Yes.
Habit into your 30s, into your 40s, into your 50s. So
Betul.
when he was masa umur dia dah nak masuk 60, masa tu dia kata okay, that's it, dia nak stop. So dia cerita dengan I, dia kata dia pergi hypnotherapist 2 kali. The first time it didn't work. The
Second time work.
The second time only it worked. So then lepas tu dia tak tergerak langsung. Kalau staff dia merokok kat depan dia pun dia macam dia tak tergerak langsung lah. But it took two tries. But you're right, Kenny. Actually hypnotherapist is not cheap. I think sekarang hypnotherapist minimum is 150 an hour, but I think it's more now. I think it's more.
Tapi tapi if you take a look at the
Sorry,
I mean, if you take a look at hypnotherapy, I think the principle is the same. You're using part of your mind to try to get rid of that habit. Because people say smoking is a physical addiction. To me, yes, it was physical. Tapi I quit cold turkey. From then, I never really, macam, had the, I'm saying
you didn't have any withdrawals?
No, the withdrawal symptoms are there, tapi it was controllable because I say, actually, I'm just taking a break. So no problem, I'll do it tomorrow. It
becomes 26 years later.
That's right. Betul. And then after that, the process becomes slower. I mean, you tend to forget. Betul tak? After that, once you don't smoke for a month, don't for 2 months, you tend to not worry about it anymore.
Hi Zara. Yeah.
Zara dah keluar?
I just reached home. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
You nak masuk ke nak teruskan dalam kereta sebab
I teruskan dalam kereta lebih tenang.
Yes, Zara was having that is true.
Okay. Minggu depan saya akan join from a bus. Okay, boleh tak? Minggu depan saya akan join from a bus.
Anyway, so
yes.
Go ahead, honey.
Where are you right now? You can perlu Intan kan?
No, I'm actually I'm in Singapore right now.
Okay, in Singapore.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bila balik semula kat sini?
Actually, one of the things that now you see Dr. Saya, I've shaven kan?
Apa dengan gambar?
Yeah. Actually, the gambar was a little bit younger, slightly younger. Tapi I lost a bet. That's why I had to shave.
What bet was that? What bet was that?
I was saying that, come after Chinese New Year, the borders will open freely so that I could go back. So I was very confident. So somebody says, no way, the Malaysian government, no way the Singapore government will open it so freely. Tapi I was very confident. So I said, I'll shave. So unfortunately, it never happened. So I had to shave. So that's why you probably don't recognize me. Yeah, a little bit younger.
Kita
and a little bit fat, kata.
Kat sini ada Singaporean punya connection juga. Diana, kita punya one of our producers.
Our producers, yeah.
Dekat Singapore.
I see.
She's saying kenapa tak cakap Kenny dekat Singapore. Dia kata she could have taken a new profile photo for him. Our producer is also a professional photographer.
She's a photographer.
I see. Okay.
Singapore is there. You kat mana? Singapore bahagian mana?
Do you know East Coast?
Okay, alright.
Yeah, East Coast. Actually near Tanjung Katong.
Dekat dengan laut
betul. Next to the laut, betul. Yeah, East Coast, yes. Marine Parade, the area.
Kat situ selalu buat triathlon semua ya.
Betul. Yeah, on the East Coast Park. Yes, that's correct. Linda. Yes.
Well, I was just doing some calculation sebenarnya.
Okay.
Bagi mereka yang mungkin kata tak adalah, I'm not smoking 1 pack a day. So okay, let's just say you smoke 5 packs a week lah. Ya, siapa-siapa yang sedang menonton sekarang ni. Let's say you go through 5 packs a week. That means 20 packs in a month. Jumlahnya ialah RM348.
Wow.
So if they quit, that's how much they will be saving. That is being conservative because some people do smoke 1 pack a day, 1.5 packs a day. Tapi katalah you ni bukannya heavy sangat, you're not a heavy smoker. So you smoke 20 packs a month, yeah? So you smoke 5 packs tu can see you through a week. So that's how much you're burning up. You're burning up RM340 a month. Kalau kita kali 12 bulan, that's 4,176 ringgit that goes up in flames.
Oh.
When you buy when you smoke 20 packs a month.
So kali 26 tahun.
Banyak lah.
That's how much you have saved.
Betul.
You have saved, Kenya. Are you ready for this?
Yes.
You have saved 108,576 ringgit.
Yeah, there you go. And that could have
Tapi there was a time when cigarettes were only 11 ringgit 40 cents.
that was a time. That was a time.
Yes.
Yeah,
There was
some
a
of
time it
the
was cheaper.
some
Yeah.
of the conversation antara smokers dia akan tanya, awak mula merokok ketika harga rokok berapa Dan kita akan tahu, ya. Ataupun dengan awak berhenti merokok ketika harga rokok berapa 17.50 sen. Ya.
Yang
That's
saya
when I
ingat
quit.
masa saya kecil dulu kan, kalau pergi kedai mamak kan dia ada satu tin besar bulat tu, macam tin
Betul.
camel tu,
Yep.
and people could go and buy sebatang.
Yeah, yes, betul.
I don't know whether they do it now, but I remember
No,
when
no more.
masa
Budak garam
nak beli kelapa parut ke apa benda kan, ada lah orang nak beli sebatang rokok, lepas tu dia akan tulis dalam buku 35 dia, and then dia
20 sen, sebatang 20 sen.
sebatang 20 sen ya.
So baiklah, kalau mereka ingin buku anda, Kenny, dijual dalam bentuk kertas dan juga PDF ya.
Betul.
Macam mana cara dia?
Ada di Amazon.
Okay.
Is it Amazon, Barnes and Noble? Itulah those most of the booksellers dia ada lah, tapi most popular is Amazon dan Barnes and Noble lah.
Tunjuk sekali lagi buku tu kepada penonton. Itu satu. Okay.
Yes,
I think Diana, do you have the visual, Diana? I think you have the visual as well kan buku tu?
Yes, kalau boleh kita tunjukkan ya.
If I'm not mistaken, I thought
Ada visual ni ada sekarang.
so yeah, if we can show the visual, yeah, there you go. That's the book. How to quit smoking in 10 minutes, 3 simple steps.
I did it, so can you.
I did it, so can you.
Saya rasa kalau boleh saya mencelah kat sini, saya rasa banyak juga faktor lain yang bermain kat sini. Biasanya apabila anda telah pun bersedia untuk quit, cara ini mungkin of course lebih berkesan, tapi tidak semestinya anda tidak boleh cuba, sebab saya rasa untuk quit, betul-betul quit ya, seseorang itu perlu melakukannya 3 atau 4 kali dan gagal. Barulah sampai masanya anda betul-betul bersedia. Itu seolah-olah the universe is asking you, betul ke kamu nak quit?
Betul. Yes.
Ya. The universe is asking you, betul ke kamu nak quit?
Yeah.
Itu dia kena cuba 2-3 kali.
I think it's also easier sebenarnya kalau anda tidak berkahwin dengan seorang perokok. Okay, because I do know for a fact that when both husband and wife are smokers, one wants to quit and the other one does not. It's very hard, yeah. Then you kena letak like some ground rules like no smoking in the house, and then the other party who still wants to continue to smoke kena pergi to the porch or whatever in order to smoke, because it is quite harder. It's easier if both want to quit at the same time, but it's harder when only one wants to quit and the other one does not, because dia sentiasa menarik anda untuk mencuba untuk memulakan balik tabiat buruk.
Betul. I agree.
Teruskan Linda, teruskan.
I don't smoke. Tapi macam mana nak buang tabiat? Ini I baru cerita dengan Halim dengan Kutsia hari tu. I suka orang yang hisap rokok the first apa panggil dia Kutsia? The first smell.
Okay.
Ya, kan orang baru bakar. Yang itu yang pertama tu I ketagih.
I never heard that before.
First time
orang bakar tu yang paling hujung kan, dia bakar je, dia sedutan yang pertama tu I suka yang bukan yang dia sedut tapi yang dia bakar yang pertama tu. I like that smell. I don't know what smell that is, but mungkin dia punya tobacco kan. So yang itu you have to make another book.
How to quit How to quit
your habit, Linda.
I mean, but I know there's a lot of us who like macam macis kan. because
Yes,
of the
yes,
sulfur.
yes.
So when you strike the match, you get the smell of the sulfur.
The first one.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, we like that. I still like that. So sometimes dekat rumah bila my scented candles, I kena pakai lighter sebab sekarang ni susah sikit nak cari macis, you know.
Sebagai-
And it's not the same when you use a lighter. When you
Betul, betul, betul.
sulfur smell.
So sebagai seorang smoker pun the first sedutan yang pertama tu yang paling best pun.
Oh, ya ke? Oh.
Apa lagi saya nak cakap pengalaman saya dengan Kenny. Oh, okay. I just want to say I'm very proud of you, Kenny.
Thank you, my friend.
Menulis buku ini sebab satu lagi buku yang anda tulis tu COVID, buku yang penting untuk dibaca, di mana Kenny telah pun mendapat COVID itu secara tiba-tiba, di mana bosnya masuk dalam bilik dia tanpa ketuk pintu.
Betul.
Dan terus bagi tahu kepada Kenny, bro, last week aku ada party, bro.
Yes. Dia ada birthday party. Dia pergi celebrate dia punya cucu punya birthday party. And then dia masuk kepada party tanpa dia ambil gambar. Bila saya nampak gambar, all 40 people dalam party tu tak pakai mask langsung.
So
Was
dia masuk
shocking.
Kenny terus Kenny dapat COVID kerana macam itu saja.
Ya, betul. Very sudden. But I was lucky. Itu I don't think I got Omicron atau Delta lah. Tapi I think it was the very beginning in January of 2021. So bukan Delta, bukan Omicron. So tapi it was very bad. I was very bad. Sakit semua, badan semua sakit semua. And I thought I almost died. In fact, I was in ICU. Doktor nak masukkan untuk nak saya bernafas.
The ventilator.
No, he wanted to intubate me. Wanted to make me intubate. Saya kata tak nak. Intubate. Because if you intubate me, saya tak conscious. Saya hidup mati pun tak tahu.
Yeah.
So saya kata tak nak. So I fought with my mind. I said I'm fine. Within 2 weeks I was okay.
So Kenny, I think one of the things that we have learned today is that sebenarnya anda banyak menggunakan minda anda sendiri untuk mengubah hidup anda.
Betul.
Ubah pola tuju hidup anda.
Mindset.
Yes. Mindset.
Mind over matter.
Yes.
It's not something that comes easily to a lot of us. So mungkin Kenny boleh berkongsi dengan kita sebenarnya apakah rahsia di sebalik pemikiran positif Kenny where you've decided I'm going to do it, this is going to get done. You know, what is it that you do not let stand in your way?
I think the best thing to do is to have a positive mind. Honestly, you have to have a positive mind and saying yes, I can do it. You tell yourself, that you can achieve it, and you can achieve it. Just tell yourself. You don't have to. You just repeat yourself. Repeat. Kan? I can do it. I'm fine. I'm well. When you do that, what happens is you start to believe it subconsciously. Bila you believe it subconsciously, the whole body, the whole mind will just do it as if it's natural. So this is what I believe. A lot of people call it many different things, but I believe it is like you said, it's mind over matter, and menggunakan minda untuk control what subconsciously, not sometimes if you do consciously, like for instance driving. If you want to think too much about driving, you cannot drive because you drive, it's automatic, betul tak? So you have to make sure your actions semua become subconscious. That becomes automatic. Once it becomes automatic, you can do it already. That's how I
One of the
achieve.
thing I nak kongsikan kepada Linda dan juga Coach Sia, pada satu masa di California, Amerika Syarikat, Kenny telah pun menjadi seorang penasihat keuangan untuk orang-orang yang rumahnya akan ditarik balik oleh bank.
Betul.
Oh, wow.
Yes, I was like amazing with that. What was that all about, Kenny? What were you doing there?
It was.
Macam ada beratus-ratus orang akan pergi kepada ceramah Kenny. This is California. Rumah-rumah mereka akan ditarik oleh bank dan awak bagi peluang terakhir untuk menyelamatkan mereka.
Yes, this one is a story about how you can use credit reports and basically how you could save your credit to be able to save the house. a lot of people back then in the 90s, kan? There was an economic crisis back in the 90s as well, if you recall. A lot of people lost their house. So how do they save that? So there was a way that you could actually negotiate with the banks to try to save it, and that was part of the secret that we had, obviously, Halim. But it worked for a lot of people. But certainly it's something which
I was thinking macam guy from Malaysia helping Americans untuk selamatkan rumah mereka. That kind of blew my mind at that time.
Well, I tell you, there's a lot of Malaysians out there right now, all over the world, who's doing great things, honestly speaking. So
bila di luar negara kita tak benda-benda macam tu.
So anyway, so I know it was a good time for us, Halim. I remember we have been friends for 30 years now.
Okay.
Yeah. And well, I mean, so anyway, coming back to Kutsia, so it's mind over matter, basically.
Okay. And so the thing is, masa anda menghadapi COVID when you were in hospital, it's not like anybody could visit you. It's not like you could
I was alone.
So this is the tricky part. Apabila anda dikecualikan, you are sequestered from everyone. No one's allowed to see you. I mean, you're lucky if you can video call someone that you love or a family member. But how does one motivate oneself when you are completely alone? Tak ada support system, tak ada kawan, tak ada family member, tak ada suami, tak ada isteri yang boleh membantu anda, memberi sokongan kepada anda, and you are on your own and your mind is flip-flopping. One says you're going to die, the other one says no, you're going to live.
Yes. Well, actually, one thing saved me is this.
Okay.
The doctor was good enough to allow me to have this in the ICU.
Okay.
And with this, obviously, we are connected to the world. So I was actually with my family, with friends who I could talk to. So they gave me encouragement that way. They couldn't see me. They couldn't touch me, but they could see me. And just seeing them and knowing that I want to be with them when I'm well gave me the motivation to live on, honestly speaking.
So thank you to the technology lah.
Yeah, technology. Yes. Technology actually is very helpful, and in fact, one of the reasons why, if you allow me to give 1 minute to understand why COVID is such a difficult thing compared to other illnesses, is that at the hospital I was at, there was only 10 intubation machines, and if 20 people had to be intubated, one going into the hospital, who will decide who will live, who will die? I was lucky because I was one of the first coming in, so they gave me a ICU, a machine immediately. Well, what about the rest? So that's the reason why it was so bad. When so many people got it together, the system could not handle, and that's why the COVID was such a dangerous thing at that point in time. But at least now, people are understanding how to handle and how to take care of themselves much better.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, my friend.
Thank you, Kenny.
Thank you,
Kenny.
Halim.
And we hope actually that I hope that you can actually go on a speaking tour as soon as the numbers go down. Once it's safe again for everybody, I really do think that you should do like a mini roadshow and going to places, to motivate people to kick the habit, because in every smoker there is a desire to quit. It's just that sometimes they don't have the willpower.
Okay, I will definitely do that. And Halim, I hope you don't mind if you could also do a pitch for me for my my other interest. Is that okay or not?
Okay, Kenny akan menyanyikan sebuah lagu untuk kita.
No. Actually, no. I was hoping that you do a pitch for me on my Spotify spot. Yeah.
Yes, Kenny ada dia punya Spotify.
Oh, you've got your podcast on Spotify?
Yeah, dia ada sebuah lagu kat situ.
Actually, no. I have about a 4,000.
The song that you recorded.
Yeah.
Yes, I have a couple of albums. And basically it's I'm on Spotify, so if you can it's basically covers of old songs, and it's here.
Kenny
Lau.
K. Lau. Okay.
Yes, Kenny K. Low, and I have about
Low.
4,000 followers. So
Wow.
yeah,
Ya,
yeah.
berapa lagu dah awak rakamkan kat situ?
22.
22 lagu.
Yeah, about 22 songs.
Saya tengok satu masa tu kita pergi kat mall mana-mana kita masuk dalam booth tu, kita rakamkan lagu suara kan?
Yes,
Saya-
yes.
saya nyanyi
There used to be that.
Yeah,
Yes.
saya nyanyi lagu Yesterday. Awak nyanyi lagu apa Kenny?
I forgot.
Hello.
Well, Hello is one of my best songs right now, actually.
So,
I have about almost 1 million streams in total.
okay,
All
nyanyi
right.
sikit,
You
nyanyi
know
sikit.
what this means. You know what this means when the karaoke places all open and we agree that it's safe enough. All 4 of us, actually 6 of us, Diana, Adi, all kita semua kena pergi karaoke.
Dekat
We
Singapura.
Karaoke Tiga Talk.
That's right.
Dekat
That's right.
Singapura.
That's right. Anywhere in the world. Could be in Vegas too. Could be in
Right.
LA too.
Oh,
Thank
thank you very much,
Alright.
Kenny. Thanks so
Thank
much.
you so much, Kenny.
Thank
All the
you.
best to
Thank you.
you.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Linda. Thank you, thank you, Halim. We'll keep in touch. Yeah.
Keep in touch, bro.
Okay. Bye bye.
Okay,
Baik,
jadi kita akan bersama lagi minggu harapan dan Linda minggu depan ada lagi syuting kan, jadi hanya akan berakhir pada bulan 3.
Betul,
Ada-
tapi tengoklah dia kadang-kadang syuting ni kita tak tahu kadang dia stop sekejap, dia break sekejap ataupun dia cakap hari ni ada 4 scene, ada 5 scene, tiba-tiba jadi 3 scene. So betul-betul benda tu tak tahu macam mana keadaan, tapi
Ada-
insyaAllah saya cuba sedaya upaya untuk bersama dengan you all.
Ya,
And-
berapa episod semua Linda? Berapa episod dia akan jadi? Berapa episod?
20 tak silap, 18 ke 20 episod. 20 episod.
Okay.
And good thing about apa yang Kenny cakap tadi, I nak Halim dan Kutsia mulai malam ni sentiasa sebut Anarika.
Kenapa?
Anarika. Untuk mindset yang bagus. Anarika. Sebut dia baik kali. Anarika. Nanti minggu depan.
Okay, I'll tell you something Linda. Saya
Minggu depan I bagi tahu.
Hold on. Saya
okay.
sentiasa pakai Anarika sebelah kanan. Sebelah
Okay.
kanan. Dan sebelah kiri saya pakai perfume yang lain. Every day.
Oh, okay. So setiap kali you sebut tu bagus sebab nanti I beritahu dengan you apa maksud dia, okay?
Okay, I'm going to start tonight.
Always.
Anarika. Okay.
Okay guys, thank you very much for watching. InsyaAllah minggu depan kita jumpa lagi. Dan Tiga Talk, Halim Osman, Kutsia Kaha, Linda On. Macam biasa hari Ahad lebih kurang waktu begini. Kita jumpa dekat Facebook Live.
Okay, I just want to say thank you Linda for joining us. I was hoping that benda ni akan berlaku. Saya suka dia punya feeling lain apabila ada seorang di perjalanan. So dia bagi, I feel good. So kita jumpa minggu depan di Tiga Talk.
Okay. Jumpa lagi everyone. Please take care. Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam.